guys, so in my last video that I made on the topic of masturbation, I pointed out in the beginning that I grew up very religious, specifically Catholic, and then I showed a couple of screenshots of different videos that I found on YouTube of Christians talking about how masturbation is bad. You know, so that's what I know, that's what I'm used to, but I am not trying to say that Christianity is the only religion that condemns masturbation. Quick search on YouTube and I found this.
Some people are hooked onto pornography, and sadly, this is the scourge of the age. It is a disease that we need to talk about. Immoral and evil. It is a fact.
Now all that stuff is pretty funny, but by far the funniest shit I have ever seen on this topic comes from the Mormons. It comes from the Mormons. Yeah, so there's this video of them trying to convey to deaf people how masturbation is wrong, and I'm sure you can understand how sign language might be an issue when you're trying to explain such things. It's weird to do, but that's what they were doing in this video. Oh yeah, baby, get it. Oh, this is what you shouldn't be doing. I'm gonna show you how to not do it by doing it in front of you. You know, it actually kind of seems more like a tutorial, but wait, there's more from the Mormons. There's a video from BYU, and if you're not familiar with this university, it's a fundamentalist Mormon university, and I think they actually suspended one of their basketball players one time for having premarital sex. Ah, the horror of having sex with someone before being married, because no one ever does that. Well, anyways, they made this ad trying to make the comparison of war to masturbation, saying how somehow it's like, I guess, a moral battlefield or something.
The temptations of the Great War are many. The battles are real.
The Great War? Masturbation is a great war? Excuse me for a second. Okay, my grandpa is a World War II veteran. He tells me his stories of near-death experiences all of the time. Masturbation never came up in the conversation. I know it's shocking whenever he talks about how he saw his comrades getting their legs blown off. He wasn't talking about anything else getting blown off, by the way, just their legs. And I'm actually not exaggerating. He's seen crazy shit like that. But we're gonna take something that serious and compare it to fapping because, you know, it's a good comparison, right?
A lonely, confused young man gets addicted to pornography. His roommates know, but they do nothing to help him.
His roommates walk up behind him because he left the door open. Because people who watch porn do that. And they know. And they don't give a shit because they probably do the same thing.
He stops going to church, and there is darkness in his eyes.
Oh God! He stops going to church. He was so good, and then he started touching himself in inappropriate and dirty places, and then stopped going to church. If only he were more religious, bad and perverted things wouldn't happen, right?
The young man is spiritually wounded on the battlefield of the Great War.
He's spiritually wounded. I don't think that they could probably take this analogy much further. It's not like they're gonna act out a fake battle scene or something. They're not gonna act out a fake battle scene or something.
In our modern society, the enemy has spread fear of getting involved when someone's in trouble. The enemy whispers, "Don't get involved. It's not your problem. Don't tell. You'll be a tattletale."
Don't tell. You'll be a tattletale. Could you imagine somebody telling on you for masturbating, especially at that age? Like, knock knock, hi Mr. Principal, whoever you are who's in charge of our group. My roommate is masturbating. Just thought you should know. Most people would react to that like, okay, thanks, didn't need to know.
Oh, brothers and sisters, don't leave the wounded on the battlefield. But you who have felt the redeeming power of Christ, you who know His love and His grace, you know He can heal all wounds.
He can heal all wounds. Now, we're not gonna focus on people who actually have wounds. We're gonna talk about the shit that matters. Fapping.
If you reach out in a spirit of love and humility, you can help the spiritually wounded find the Savior. If you need to, talk to your bishop.
Don't you just love that? How he looks over at his friend like, smugly, I did the right thing by telling on you for doing the horrible sin of masturbating.
Don't leave the wounded on the battlefield.
And the saddest part about this whole thing is that a university put this video out as an ad thinking that it was a good one, that this is gonna change people's mind. Like, oh man, they're gonna see this and be like, oh, why did I ever masturbate? What is wrong with me? Didn't exactly have that effect. This video went viral, but for all the wrong reasons, and unfortunately has been taken down from YouTube because I guess they were too embarrassed and the like to dislike ratio was just totally crushed. But I wanted to point it out anyways because I thought it was pretty funny and a good example of how people can be offended by the smallest, simplest things. And for some reason, when it comes to religion, anything that feels good is normally condemned. Oh, that's pleasurable to you? Well then, it's a sin. I hope you guys had a good laugh from this. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it everywhere on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and every social media, which I am on, I promise. All my social media links are in the description below. And now there's another one. I started Periscoping, which is like a live thing on the phone, whatever. So if you want to see me on Periscope, go on there and look up Jacqueline Glenn. I'm doing live streams and posting them on my vlog channel, so also follow my vlog channel. I have a billion social media things, okay? I've got 3 YouTube channels and I could go on and on and on forever about all that. So if you're interested, links are in the description. Also check out my awesome t-shirts at jacquelineglenn.com. Again, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Masturbation's a battlefield.